So I'm not going to lie, one of the biggest critiques I had on this possible Last of Us Season 2 might not have been the plot or anything that happened in The Last of Us Part 2, because again, I'm going to be honest, if you haven't seen my video on that, I actually really liked The Last of Us Part 2. In fact, I thought it was almost as good as the first one. I'm a much bigger fan on it than what a lot of people are. But one critique I had was, how are they going to, again, have Ellie, the actor who plays Ellie, Bella Ramsey, look like she's 4 years older than what she looked like in the previous season? That was one thing I had a massive critique on, because we got to remember, Ellie is supposed to be 18 to 20, obviously, in the second game, as the game, of course, does go on. Unfortunately, though, again, Bella Ramsey, she was cast as Ellie because she looked like she was 14, right? Even though she's like 22, she genuinely looks like she was 14. So I was always nervous, right? And the other day, we actually got confirmation that there are new set pictures and there are set videos going around all over the internet. Obviously, the two set pictures that we did get revealed do show, of course, you know, Joel, and how we get to see Pedro Pascal now with much longer hair, a much full beard, and of course, Bella Ramsey as Ellie. Now, there is a lot of controversial talk going around between these scenes, because as we can see, Joel looks probably 4 years older. I think how they've got him going with the longer hair, the more full beard, a bit more greys in there. You can tell Pedro Pascal, of course, it's been, 1 to 2 years since filming. There's some aging that happened there, all of this type of stuff, right? But you can clearly tell in not only the Bella Ramsey scene, the set picture that we get here, but also the countless of videos and other set pictures that we, of course, do have, she does not look older at all. This is kind of scary to me. This is really weird. I know a lot of people are trashing this. I don't think it's as bad, but as what a lot of people think it is, but I think it's bad. Like, seeing that scene of, seeing the set pictures of Bella Ramsey and Isabella Merced on the back of that horse is highly disturbing to me. Obviously, that's them arriving in Seattle, like we see in the scene from the game. And God, does that look weird? Knowing that Ellie is like 18 in that scene and Isabella Merced is also 18 looks so disturbing to me, right? It just doesn't look right. The fact is, a normal 14-year-old person, when they get to 18, that 4-year span, they usually age a fair bit, right? They usually look a lot different. Weirdly enough, though, is you've got Ellie here, who now still looks like she's 14 and hasn't aged a day since we last saw her, and now she's supposed to be 18. While I know a lot of people are saying that Isabella Merced looks very young too, but obviously purposely done, I still think she looks greatly older. She actually looks her 23, 24-year-old self that she is in real life. Maybe a couple years younger, of course, because she does look a bit younger. Knowing that her and Bella Ramsey, aka Ellie, are, going to become a couple is going to seem really, really, really weird to me. This just doesn't look right. I know a ton of people are roasting this all around the internet. I overall think the set pictures look really good. Again, the picture of Joel, with all the lights in the background, of course, where they're at their home, that looks straight out of the game. It looks straight out of the scene where, of course, they have the fight that we know they, of course, do have. It looks really, really good. And you can tell that Joel has aged a couple of years, right? You can see it. But these set pictures of Ellie, yeah, it's almost like recasting her would have just been a 10 times better decision, right? And then I've been hearing other rumors that are saying that maybe she's not going to be 18 in this one. Maybe she's only going to be 16 in season 2, and instead of it being Seattle's day through 1 through 6, maybe it's going to take a lot longer, and the story is going to progress and slowly see her age as Bella Ramsey ages in real life. The issue is, typically a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old, you still see some growth there. Sometimes you don't. Some people hit puberty a little bit later. I know in my case, 14 to 15 was when I definitely changed as a person, right? Especially 15 to 16, that was like when I had my biggest change. Again, there are some people who have their biggest change at 17, 18. Again, my best mate Jack was like the 5'8" height that I am when we were 16, 17, and then he grew to, he's 6'3" now. So shit does happen, right? But at the same time, I don't know, and I don't know if I can help being taken out of the immersion of this, knowing that I'm looking at a character who should be 18 and is eventually going to grow to 20, probably as these seasons go, just like she does in the game as the San Francisco story happens, as all of these stories happen, right? Knowing that Bella Ramsey still looks 14. And that's no disrespect to her. That's how she partially got some of these roles. Some actors get these roles because they look younger. Look at Tobey Maguire. Again, you had a 27-year-old dude playing a 17-year-old guy in Spider-Man, even though he probably looked about 20 in that movie, 21 maybe. He still looked really, really, really young. This is a very similar situation with Bella Ramsey right now, but it's almost like, yeah, you probably should have recast. There was probably an actor out there who could have done a really good job that looked 18, who looked similar to Bella Ramsey, that you could have probably hired. And then obviously the Isabella Merced hire is an interesting one. I think she is an absolute stunning actress who was very good in Instant Family. I liked her in. Again, I know when I was watching that movie, I had a massive crush on her when I was watching that when I was, a couple years ago, right? And obviously, she's still very, very good looking. And then, yeah, she doesn't really look like Dina a whole lot. It's a really weird and interesting situation. I have a weird feeling, though, that they are going to say that Ali is going to be like 16 in this season, because I don't know how you can make her 18, right? And then the other thing is, though, if you do make her 16 instead of 18, then it's not going to have as big of impact as when, Joel, right? The thing is, though, maybe they delay the Joel thing till the end of the season, where she's maybe 17 by the end of the season or something. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting. I highly doubt it. I think she will be 18, probably. They're just going to do it, and it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right, and it's going to be very, very weird. I don't know. I know a lot of people are hating on this online, and I'm sorry, but I kind of have to join this hate train, which I never usually do, but I'm feeling super weird about this. I don't know what it is. I'd very much like to hear all of your thoughts and opinions on this down below, though. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts. Do you guys like these new set photos, set pictures, the videos, all of this type of stuff? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Subscribe to my sports channel and my IRL/following channels. Links for them also in the description down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.